Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. Let's get started. I wasn't sure if this is tied to Disney. If it isn't tied to Disney, I've been back and forth. I've been talking to many of you with an open mind because I realize it's very possible that it could be tied to Disney and Shamrock Holdings. And after doing some more digging, I thought Shamrock Holdings and Unique Tool Company was all one, but it's not. Shamrock Holdings is one company, and Unique Tool Company is a totally different one. But they're both share the same address. Now, what many of you don't understand is Shamrock Holdings was created back in 2008 when we started off with Obama and the housing crash, and the engineered housing crash, to where everybody lost their homes, and the banks were giving out shady loans and then changing it from a fixed APR to a adjustable APR and then raising the rate up to where people couldn't afford it. There was all kinds of scams going on. Well, that's what created all these foreclosures and empty houses. As soon as that happened, you had all these billionaires opening up these LLC, what do they call it, private equity funds. It's where they send all their illegal money, launder it through it, and then use it to buy up a realty. And they were buying it up cheap. So what Disney did, he created many Shamrock Holdings LLCs all over the country. Many of them are inactive now, and I think the one in Indiana is inactive because there's no more foreclosures to buy up. So they shut down that group in that city or whatever. But there's still many of them opened, and they're still buying up properties like crazy. In fact, they're getting into the mobile home industry because more people aren't able to afford even to rent on a house. So they're going to buy up the mobile homes too, so they can profit off of that and jack up the rent on them too. So yeah. So let's keep going here now. Now remember, I got proof that this building right here was bought by Heather J. England in 2013. That's when this building was sold. I forgot where I seen it at. Property details. Here we go. 2013. And notice the lot size, 33. Ha 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 ha. Last sale price, $139,000. Shit, that's pretty nice. It's a nice looking building. But anyways, now remember this. She bought this building up in 2013, and it was given the address of the Mennonite church. Maybe it was the Mennonite church, and then they sold it to this couple. But nonetheless, in 2015, when Disney's Shamrock Holdings in Indiana here, you could tell this ties the England family. Tom England owns this business. His wife owns this building. In 2015, it was Shamrock Holdings and a Unique Tool Company. Two different companies. Two different company names. So that ties him to Shamrock. What I suspect is the Englands were the ones buying up the houses in that community, dealing with all the courts, the paperwork, the realtors, and all that stuff. So it was just probably a husband-wife team that was going around buying up all these foreclosures. As soon as all that was done, they closed down the Shamrock Holdings, and who knows what it is now. So if there is anybody in Indiana that's close by North Liberty, we need somebody to go by there and at the least take pictures. If somebody's walking around and you want to talk to them and ask them, what's this building here, by all means do. If you want to post it on your own channel, by all means do. If you don't want to and want to remain anonymous, then please email me pictures and anything else you could tell me. We want pictures of signs if there's signs out there. And email me and I'll keep you anonymous. My address is flatearthreset55@gmail.com. So, 2013, this building was owned by or bought by Heather England. It was still owned by the Englands because in 2015, 2 years later, you could see her husband's business up here. So that ties them all to the Disney Shamrock, the Disney family. And now this is the address of FE Corps. And that just brings me to something else I want to show you. Because, here's the... they've had different logos all throughout the years, but this one's very, very similar to this logo here. This one's got 3 leaves, but the other one's got 4. They've changed it. They have quite a few different ones there again, but all of them, they change their logo from time to time, I guess. Shamrock Capital Advisors, Shamrock Capital Partners, Shamrock Holdings, and there's that one there with the three clover leaves. So there you go. It's all definitely tied in, and that made me go back to FE Corps and look at this stuff here. Their experiments here. Who in their right mind, a flat earther, we want proof the earth is flat, but you could see they're going off and branching off into optical research, medical research, and I find it odd that they use honey oil, cannabis oil, as their medical research logo. Who else was into the cannabis scene? Metatron. I mean, this all smells of Metatron, Disney kind of bullshit crap, send you down the wrong road type operation here. Whatever the case, they don't need to be digging into my food, Jaron and Bob and all you other clowns. You have no reason researching medical research, optical research. I guess that might be needed to understand the refraction and stuff like that takes place. But you guys claim it's the dome that's causing a refraction. But when you're looking across the skyline at Chicago, you're claiming that it's the moisture in the water and the atmosphere that's causing a refraction. Well, why can't it be the same thing causing a refraction of the sun or whatever else you claim it is, and not the dome that it's shining through? There's just all kinds of nonsense here. But yeah, so I'm 90% sure that, yes, it's all tied back to Disney, Shamrock LLC. We certainly can tie the address to the England family. So we can tie them to Shamrock LLC. There you go, folks. I don't know if many of you watched yesterday, but Patricia had a shit show. I'll be covering that next because they said a lot of ignorant shit in there and a lot of incriminating shit. Anyways, have a good day, everybody.